Here's an easy way to get your Moongate calendar into Google Calendar. This is for years 7 through 11 for semester 2 of this academic year 2015-2016. This system won't work next year. You're going to need a new calendar template. So I've shared this document to all of you. You'll make a copy of it and work from there, starting in sheet 2. And you'll scroll down to where the blanks start in the B column. You'll see that in the A column it says A11. That corresponds to day A1, period 1 in Moongate. A6-5 is going to be day A6, period 5, and so on. And what we'll do is we'll start transferring over data from your Moongate calendar into this template. And you can be as detailed as you want, or you can use abbreviations. You can put your teachers' names and the room numbers if that's helpful. Whatever you put there is going to show up in your Google Calendar in the event subject heading. Here for period 3 on an A1, I see that there's community time. I don't need to enter that in necessarily, but if you do have a meeting on a certain community time, you could put that in. I'll just leave this blank. And I've already done this in another spreadsheet, so I'm just going to paste from there to make this process faster. So once we've done that, we'll go back to sheet 1, and you'll see that this subject column is filled with our classes, but you'll also notice that there are blanks. So we'd like to remove those blanks so that they don't show up in our calendar. In order to do that, we're going to filter. First click on clear, then click on blanks, click on OK. Now all of column B is blank. Select the first blank row, scroll down to the end, hold down Shift and click, then right click and click on delete rows. And we scroll back to the top, click on our filter again, select all, hit OK, and that will reveal all the contents of the calendar. We're pretty much done in this sheet, so what I'll ask you to do is go to the File menu, go to Download As, and you'll download it as a comma separated values. Now, working from our Google Calendar, in this section here, My Calendars, by default, you'll have a calendar with your name on it. And you can import this data to that calendar. That's what most people do. If you like to organize your calendars in a different way, then you can use this drop-down menu and create a new calendar and call it whatever you'd like, Moongate or school subjects, whatnot. I've already got this one called Moongate. I'm going to import to here. Before I do that though, I'm going to click on this down arrow and I'm going to edit the notifications, and if there are any notifications, event or all-day event notifications here, I would remove them. By default, a lot of calendars have pop-ups and email notifications. What that means is when you import everything, if those are left on, then you will get a pop-up and an email notification for every subject and every event, which can be irritating. So remove them now and then add them again later if that's what you want. So going to this drop-down menu here in Other Calendars, I'm going to import a calendar. I'm going to select the calendar to which I'd like to import this. So I'm going to select this one is Moongate in my case. Choose the file. It's the CSV that I downloaded moments ago. I'm going to open that. And this will take a few seconds. It seems like it hangs, but just let it do its work. Okay, now all of my subjects, right, including up here the days of the timetable, and if there's shortened periods, and some other important events like CEP and breaks, they're all part of the calendar now. Another step that we can do, which is really helpful, is to import our Moongate calendar, and I'll show you how to do that. Our Manage Back calendar. So when you log into Manage Back, there's going to be a link here for full calendar. And when you click on that, it takes you to a calendar. Scroll to the right of that page, right click on subscribe to calendar. Copy link location. When I go back to my Google Calendar, again down here in the other calendars area, drop down menu, add by URL, paste that link, and add the calendar. You'll see that it's immediately appeared here as a webcal. And what happens now is that anything that's on your Manage Back calendar will appear on your Google Calendar. It doesn't get refreshed instantaneously. It can take a while sometimes, but it's a nice fallback for remembering deadlines that are creeping up sometimes. So that's it for now. Now that you've got your Google Calendar, your Moongate calendar in Google, you can sync it to your phone. You can look at it on any device with internet. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, then please visit us in the Learning Center and we'll try and help you out. Thanks.